We went 1-0 down early against Aston Villa. We were 2-0 down at half-time against West Ham. We have to find a way to not be in that position, but what the players are showing me, no matter who's on the pitch, there's a really good spirit and a belief and a determination to win games of football, which we're going to need for the rest of the season.
I mentioned Alejandro. Is he maybe finding his best form, do you feel?
I feel he's in a good place. Here at Ali's in a great place. His goals top. His energy levels for 120 minutes were magnificent, considering he played a full 90 on Wednesday. He's in a really good place, and it's really, really good to see him get his form in a really important stage of the season.
One final thing for me, what were your thoughts on the red card and the thoughts on the
It was high.
as well?
They're both correct decisions for me. I know it's frustrating. Any challenge that's dangerous, it's a dangerous challenge, and if you're offside, you're offside. It doesn't matter how small the margins are. And yeah, we needed elements of luck today because Wrexham were that good in terms of their performance.
Simon? Is one of the sort of issues that you need to sort out since they came is Chelsea's ability to control games football, because even against
10 men, yeah. It's the same against Crystal Palace about 6 weeks ago when I first joined. We played really well with 3-0 up. We have control. And yeah, we need to find a way to get us to game manage better. But in these cup ties, when the emotions, you can feel the emotion of the game. They're very difficult games to play in. You know, we won't be the only team in the Premier League in this round who are going to find it difficult against lower level opposition. Yeah, we need to find a way. But also, what's that? I think 15 games, 10 wins now. It's not a bad place to be. So we just need to keep working. We need to recover. We've got a big game on Wednesday that we need to start preparing for now.
What does it come down to? Is it sort of people not playing as a team?
I don't agree. I think we're playing as a team. I think we're playing against very good opposition at times who are going for it. Wrexham threw caution to the wind. It's a cup tie. You know, they had big key for more. Josh Windass, a good player coming on. They put balls in our box from corners and from wide areas, and you know, it's something that we need to improve, but it's something we're improving on, something that's actually quite good at the moment.
Hi Liam, can you explain a bit about the rotation? Because I feel like there might be a bit of criticism from maybe the first half and the style of play.
Yeah, that's the risk that you take. We are going into a period of games where, for example, Romeo Lavia can be really important to us. He has to play minutes. We have to get him to speed. Dario Asugo, we have to give him the time on the pitch. And it's not just about your first 11 or your first 12 players to get us to where we want to be. And the only way that our players and our squad are going to help us to achieve what I think is possible is for them to be sharp and ready. You know, so that's a risk that you take by rotating, but it's also the trust I have in the group to make sure we win games and get the squad in the best possible shape.
Was it a bit of the ends justifies the means, and also could ask about the 120 minutes as well? Is that any issue going into PSG in terms of tiredness?
No, I don't think it will be because of the way that we're rotating. I don't think that will be an issue going into PSG. The most important thing is that we were through this round. And also what I would say is it's not guaranteed if you start your first 11 that these games become easier. These are tough games. And also the amount of games that my squad have had in the last 18 months is the biggest in the world. So at some point I have to trust the group. They repaid my trust with the result tonight, and I'll keep making strong decisions based on where I think we can get to at the end of the season.
John?
Liam, I was going to ask you about Lavia and Asugo, actually, two players that we haven't really seen much of in the last couple of weeks and months. What do you make of their respective performances tonight, and how do you see them going forward?
Very good. It's brilliant for Romeo to get his 60 minutes because we've done his rehab in a different way, where we've been more patient. We've built him up in a different way in terms of his rehabilitation, and Dario the same. So for them to both get 60 minutes in today is brilliant because we're going to need everyone for the running.
Good to see Asugo getting the assist, but maybe a feeling that maybe Lavia was a little bit behind the game at moments. Did you feel that or not really?
I can't remember his last game for a player. Early November, so 4 months out. I don't know, any player who's been out for 4 months is not going to be perfect, but some of the things that he's going to give us, his performance coming on at Arsenal was top. His performance at Aston Villa was very, very good. He's a top player, but you can't expect perfection for a player who's been out for 4 months.
Jack? Simon asked about whether it's the team not gelling in terms of not being able to control. Do you think it's more of a mental thing, maybe a complacency at times?
No, I think you've got to take into account, again, when you make changes, there's a rhythm and a consistency in the rhythm that you need. That's definitely true. That's a risk as a manager that you take. But also, if you don't give the players the opportunity to play, you'll never build that continuity in the long term. I'm still learning about this group. I've been at the club for 2 months. Probably feels like longer for everyone because we've had so many games. I'm still learning. I'm still learning about what our players are capable of, how they see the game. But like I've just said, we've put ourselves in a really strong position in every competition since I've joined. And I'm learning. I think it's 15 games and 10 wins, 2 draws, and 3 defeats. It's not a bad place to be. And what we now have to do is make sure that we capitalise on the position we're in all of the competitions.
In terms of the first half and the rotation, and like you said, having to give or trying to give people opportunities,
Mm.
do you feel maybe what you take from that first half is that you might not be able to rotate as heavily the further you go in quarter-final of the FA Cup now, latter stage of the Champions League?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're